Hey guys, so I know this is not like a normal location, but I figured why not just drive the car out. Obviously, as you see by the title or the thumbnail and the title, the Subaru did a kind of break but not fully break down. So kind of like a backstory, I guess. Car's been fine, car's been reliable so far that I've had it. Oil change, normal transmission fluid, like your normal maintenance on a car. But the thing is I've always been kind of like very picky when it comes to like the oil changes. I have to do it like right below 3,000 miles because I start to panic if I don't. But anyways, not the point. Car's been reliable. The only thing that I had issues with was my AC compressor. So when I drove to Arizona, as you guys saw in the last video, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. But in the video I went to Arizona, I took the Subaru. Obviously it was raised up a little bit more, didn't have the wheels, didn't have the headlights, didn't have the new side the fog light bezels and the carbon fiber hood, but it was pretty much like stock, in other words. And I drove it perfectly fine, everything was working. But before I went to Arizona, my AC actually was not blowing cold anymore. So I had my dad actually, try to recharge it and see if they, my grandpa and my dad can see if they can recharge it and see if that was the issue, if it just needed recharged or what. So we recharged it. It was blowing cold, ice cold. It was perfectly fine. Everything was good. Drove to Arizona, came back, still working fine. Everything's good. And then, I go to work like normal, stuff like that. And then I'm getting in my car and turn on the AC. I'm like, it's not blowing cold anymore. It's not blowing cold anymore. I'm screwed. I'm like, something's broken. I'm like, God damn it. So then I told my dad that my AC wasn't charging, like it wasn't blowing cold anymore. So then he's like, okay, well, we can retry recharging it. I was like, well, I need to retry to recharge it because, at least for now, because not Gearhead, but Gearhead, it didn't work. When I was at Gearhead, it didn't work. My AC wasn't working, so it was hot as hell. But after Gearhead, we have Sharkfest, which is this weekend, and I was like, I need AC. Like, I cannot drive all the way to Emmett with no AC and all the way back with no AC. And especially if I want to go sit in my car and, just kind of cool down a little bit, I need AC. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy these, the AC, I forgot what they're called, the little AC things, little cans, the Freon cans. I think that's called Freon. I don't know. Anyway, so I went to go buy those. I bought two or three of them just to see if we can recharge it, for now. And it was, my dad said that, well, he was reading it and it was just basically saying that it was full, but it wasn't blowing any cold air. And so I told him, I was like, well, what else can we think it is? And he's like, maybe your AC compressor or your AC pressure valve. So I was like, crap. I was like, well, how much is the AC compressor? Because I was like, I need AC. So then after that, we went to go buy the AC compressor. It was like $300, $400. So my dad was like, probably the AC pressure valve, and we replaced the AC compressor. And now it's been blowing cold. It's working. I mean, it's not cold, but it's working. It's blowing cold. So, which is good. I like that it's blowing at least somewhat. It's actually blowing really good. It's not that it's not cold. It's just, it feels like I guess it's just so hot it doesn't feel cold. I don't know. Anyway, so we replaced the AC compressor and now it's basically working now. But yeah, so that's what really happened. Now for the next part that broke, which I didn't film it because I was just like, well, I'll just add a clip in the next video, was this. So as you can, I don't know if you guys can notice it, but I put a brand new fog light, or not fog light, a new fourth brake light in, and I thought it was going to be like a simple, pop in and that's it, done. But it actually took a turn for the worst. And when I was clamping the wires for this light to the tail light, I ended up snapping one of the brake light, one of the lights for the brake light, the actual this side, the harness, and it's ripped in half. So I had to kind of like ghetto rig it and somehow get this light and those on all in the same spot. It's hard to explain, but if you know about wiring, basically I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, so there's 3 wires, typically 3 to 5 wires on your brake light. One for power, one for ground, and then one for whatever else, like reverse light, or if it has like the blinking, flickering light. And this is the reason I switched, is because the other one was going out. I don't know if you guys saw in photos or videos, it was kind of fading and it was going out like the light. Now this one's bright as hell, and especially at night, it's bright. It's really bright. I like it. Not only that, it's also flickers, and that's why I wanted it, because it flickers. I like the you know, the little flash. Anyway, so when I was splicing one of the wires into the wire for the brake light, I ripped the wire that's for the harness for this actual brake light, and it made the brake light go out. So I had to splice the wire for this and the two that ripped, all three together in one, and I taped it and taped it and taped it until it worked. So it works for now, but I do have to go back and fix those wires and fix that light, because it is not flashing, flickering like the pulsating brake light. It's not doing what it's supposed to. So, but it's working for now. And another thing is, since I'm so low in the back, like not the front but the back, like if you compare the back to the front, like the back sunk, like it's like tucking more than the front is. There's a little gap. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so anyways, since I'm driving like that, my exhaust, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but listen. Like this one sounds more full, and it's coming out, as to this one feels like it's not coming out all the way. I think I have an exhaust leak. So going all through all those bumps and driving low was kind of a bad decision, but I knew that this was gonna happen. You know, when you kind of go low, you got to expect for stuff like that to happen. And I looked under my car, and my exhaust is actually like flat. in a point, it's just completely flat where it hits. So I think the exhaust leak might be there. I don't really know as far as what I could do for it. If you guys, I know that some people can patch it. I don't know if you guys can help me out in the comment section. I don't know as if you can kind of like go and cut it, like cut where the exhaust leak is at, and then just weld another pipe there. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking about ideas what I could do to fix it, because it sounds like crap and I don't like it. But I mean, it doesn't sound like, it sounds bad when it's idling, but when I'm driving it sounds fine. It just sounds like crap when I'm idling. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations what I could do to fix the exhaust leak, leave them down in the comment section. I don't know too much about all like the piping, welding, and all that stuff, and fixing exhaust leaks. I'll probably look up some YouTube videos and see if I can find anything. But yeah, there's nothing new on the cars right now. I think I posted what I did recently, which was the side markers, and then of course the new front lip, which is actually holding up pretty well. But before gearhead, this side, I think it was this side, yeah, the left side had came loose, and I had fixed it, so it's working now. It's on there sturdy, and it's been holding up ever since I refixed it, or I put a hole, or not put a hole, but after I re-put it back on. But I have hit it already a couple times. Let's see, you can kind of see right here, right there I hit, and a little bit right there too. But yeah, so I know this video is not much, but I figured, you know, just get a video out for you guys. Like I said, I know it's been, I think 10 days since I've uploaded, but like I said, I've been trying to stay consistent as possible. So yeah, I know, like I said, this video is not much, but I hope you guys enjoyed. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any ideas or what I could do for my exhaust, have any suggestions what I should do for the exhaust, see you guys in the next video. Peace out. All right guys, we pulled up to the pre-meet. I'm gonna get out right now, but it's kind of dark outside, so bear with me, because I don't know what the heck happened, but the lights went out at Lowe's. My camera's all dirty too, but all right, we're gonna get out. It's not too dark, but kind of looks kind of dark, and I think he knows how to do everything else besides buff it. Yeah, I had to teach myself how to buff it. Should I do underglow on my... Jeez. Yes, it's my next car right here. Supra. Making my next car. Yeah, Chris in the flesh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Vlog part 2?
Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hey, at least you got the good parking spots.
I know, right? China. Drive the supercar for $1.
Go over here.
What the hell? This thing is clean. I don't know whose it is, but this shit is clean.